Hello and welcome everyone to L.F.C Pulse. We here discuss generally Liverpool related stuff, otherwise Liverpool's rivals if match is there or something. So currently Liverpool are sitting at the top of the Premier League table, but their arch rivals, their biggest rivals in Premier League, Manchester United, are struggling with relegation. So they might get relegated in reality. That's what their manager Ruben Amorim said in the press conference after the Newcastle match, that we are a relegation contender, and that is a very big story. That is a very big shame for the club, the size of the club of Manchester United. It is one of the biggest club in the world. It has a fan following all over the world, and to hear from your manager that we are in the relegation contention, that is not a good news. We are going to discuss today what happened over the 10 years or 12 years period after their legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson left. What are the issues in this club, what are the core problems in the club, and what are the solutions going forward. So around 2013, end of the season, Alex Ferguson retired from Manchester United after almost 30 plus years of managing the Manchester United. He made the club one of the biggest in the world, most decorated club in Premier League era. They won 20th Premier League title in his last season, so he signed off as a champion in the Premier League. Another thing, they won 3 Champions Leagues also in his managerial career. So it was a glorious era. Manchester United were top of everything. They were undisputed kings of England at that time, and winning trebles and winning Premier Leagues back to back 3 times. They have done everything. And fast forward to 24, end of 24, they are currently 14th place, 7 points clear of relegation, and new manager has come up. Team is not performing. 22 points in first 19 games in the middle. So it is not looking good. The team performance, the team personnels, and the manager's body language, everything is indicating that something bad probably will happen, and that will be a shock of the century probably for football. In football, the club of the size of Manchester United going down is not heard of. Points have been deducted because of the financial regulations. Juventus has been relegated, I think, but not because of the performances. There is no issue with finances. That also is another topic that we will discuss. The ownership, change in ownership, and how it is impacting Manchester United, how the Glazers are taking advantage of Manchester United. The Sir Jim Ratcliffe came, how he is also not able to steer this ship to the better place, and everything is going on, and Manchester United fans are not in a good state. The prime example against Newcastle United, it is 30th minute, around 33rd minute I think, and because the Joshua Zirkzee, he was not playing good, their manager removed him. Ruben Amorim substituted him with Kobe Mainoo, and crowd in the Old Trafford, they call it the Dream Theatre. The Old Trafford crowd cheered for the player, your own player going off, and Manchester United fans in Old Trafford are cheering. What could be the bigger downfall for the fan community and for the club than that? You are booing is fine if player is not playing good, and if sometimes player is moving to other club, rival club, or coming as a rival club player, that is fine. That time booing, you can take your frustration, but your own player in the middle of the season, in the defeat, they were looking defeated in first 20-30 minutes only. The player is going and you are cheering. That is, think about the player, think about the Zirkzee, what he would have thought, why this is happening. And he's not a bad player, he is good player, not great or anything like that, but he is a good player, and the conditions around him are so bad now that the crowd is cheering if you are going. He will not, I think his United career is over probably. I don't think you can come out of that type of shock, that type of crowd, and I don't think anybody should go from this type of thing. And what happened after that? Okay, they didn't score or they didn't bounce back or anything. They lost that match. But this is not a way to treat your own player. And same thing is happening over the 10 years. I'm going to read you the list of managers and their accomplishments. See, after the Alex Ferguson, they are the champion. Remember, then David Moyes, another Scotsman like Ferguson, he came and he was sacked on 22nd April 2014. So not even a single year he got. Interim manager came, Ryan Giggs. Then they signed Louis van Gaal. In David Moyes' time, they won one Community Shield because they are the champions, so they won the Community Shield. And then Louis van Gaal, he came in 2014, and after 2 years, he was sacked in May of 2016 because of the dismal performance. In his era, he won one FA Cup. Then Jose Mourinho came. That is also the theme. They are just going with the managers. Their identity, whatever their identity is there, they are not taking the managers of that quality. See, Klopp left Liverpool after 9 years, winning everything. And when he left, he left the team in such a good position. Now, even though new manager is there, it is a daunting job for him. So the step up from final to Liverpool, it is a big step up. But still, Slot managed to get that much pressure. He's managing the player so great that Liverpool are 9 points clear, and now 6 points clear of their second place Arsenal, and in Champions League, in every competition, and even looking like the best team in the Europe. So that type of transition never happened with Manchester United. David Moyes was supposed to be Arne Slot of Manchester United. It didn't happen. Then the parade of managers, 1 year, 2 year. After that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came. He also was there for 2.5 years. He got sacked on 21st of November 2021. Then Ralph Rangnick as an interim manager. About him also we are going to discuss what he said. What was the open heart surgery he was asking at Manchester United. That never happened, and the club is currently struggling to keep up in the Premier League and might get relegated. After that, Erik ten Hag came, and we all know what happened under Erik ten Hag. They won the FA Cup and won League Cup, but Ronaldo controversy and asserting his own dominance, he lost the dressing room. The confidence of the players didn't wanted to play under him. They wanted him to gone in the summer this year only, but the club gave him new contract. Club gave him $200 million, and he signed the players, which now we are seeing the Old Trafford crowd is cheering when jersey is the signing of Erik ten Hag, and the crowd is cheering when he is going out. Now they brought Ruben Amorim, and who has a personality, who has that charisma to take probably Manchester United to the next level, is coming into the top 10, top 5 or in the Champions League. That should be the United goal for now. I don't think they are in the race for the Premier League, not until 2-3 years at least, maybe 5 years also. But they have to show that confidence in one manager. They were thinking like Erik ten Hag is that manager. That's why after the defeat against Liverpool 7-0, they still kept him after the dismal performances, after not reaching the Champions League stage, even the bad, they were at the bottom of Champions League group stage, bad results, going at around 8th place. Last season they were at the 8th place, not 8th, 5th or 6th place. They were not in the Champions League, that top 4 also. Year after year they were struggling. The players were not performing. Still they gave chance to Erik ten Hag, and at the end they had to sack him in the middle of the season. Brought a new guy, and now he's telling that we are in the contention of relegation. So that is not a good look. So let's check out what is the ownership and what they are doing. The Glazers have been accused they are siphoning the money out of the club. They are just taking the profits out of the club, not investing enough in the club. Over the year, club started to decline under them only. Once the Alex Ferguson left, the Old Trafford ground is leaking. Those images also went public. That was a shameful for one of the biggest club. The conditions for the players are not good. Ronaldo also complained about that. Managers are coming and going, the parade is going on, no clear focus, no clear point, no clear goals are there. They are just rolling with the dice. Whatever happens, we will be better like that. They think that because of the size they will not fail, but I guess they are too big to fail. We can say that, but looks like now if manager is only thinking like we might get relegated, that is not a good sign. In my opinion, they will not get relegated, but if you are out of top 10 also, that is the worst feeling. How anybody wants to come to Manchester United if you are playing at a 10th or 11th, 12th, bottom half of the table? What good player will come there? So there is a major task for Ruben Amorim, and the philosophy he wants to put, at least he has the philosophy, and in 2-3 years probably they will start to see the progress. But do you think Manchester United fans and Manchester United ownership, new management under Sir Jim Ratcliffe, this mentality is there to wait that much? I don't think, and that's what made them to go like this. They are down because of that mentality. They are not sticking to one policy, one focus. They are just changing too many things. They gave Erik ten Hag, they wanted to sack him in the summer. They interviewed so many managers. They didn't like what they wanted, and they thought, okay, we will give Erik ten Hag some money and we will ask him to continue. We'll see, because only one thing, that FA Cup win. I am going to tell you that FA Cup win in this year only 24 is going to be Manchester United's Achilles heel, because it's not going to be easy. Because of that one win against Manchester City, Erik ten Hag was not sacked. Otherwise, he would have sacked that time only. And that would have been a better thing for Manchester United. They would have been in a better position now. If we see fast forward to 2025, end of 2025, mark my words, they will be little better probably, because he will get Ruben Amorim if he stays, if he doesn't get fired. Maybe he will take them to top 10 around like that. But I don't see a major improvement in the team. And another reason for that is the players are not good enough. The Manchester United players, Rooney and so many, Ryan Giggs, Ronaldo, those were the players. And now see, I can name the players, but those are not the players. This one, not even a one player from current era will fit in the Manchester United's 19 treble winning or 2007-8 Champions League and Premier League winning team. Not a single player. Probably Mainu here or there, but as a substitute or something. Mainu is good. Another thing, Bruno Fernandes probably as a bencher, not in the team at all, not a starting one. That is the decline. I can name 4-5 players from Liverpool's current side who can go as a all-time great, or at least they will be starters. This type of players, and that's what the issue is. The management is not recruiting properly, and whatever they are recruiting the players, the Manchester United is, the club is the death for the players and managers' careers. The good players are coming from outside into the Manchester and they are becoming shit. Good managers. Erik ten Hag was Ajax Netherlands Eredivisie twice, I think, and he took his Ajax team with a lesser budget to the Champions League semi-final. Liverpool, Tottenham defeated them. That was his pedigree. That's why he was brought in, and what happened once he came here. Now see Ruben Amorim. He is Sporting CP's manager and in Portugal, and he won that Portugal League twice, I think. He defeated Manchester City 4-1 in the Champions League before coming here. And see now what is going on. He has lost 6 matches out of 7 in all competitions. See the players. So many players. Eriksen was good. They brought on Casemiro, is beyond his prime. The forwards, Rashford, see the condition of Rashford. He is the highest earner in their team and he's on the bench, or he's not able to play, or he's not given the chance to play. He wants to go out. Highland, they brought 70-80 million. He's not able to score the goals. Everything, every player, they have to, that's what I was telling about Ralph Rangnick's open heart surgery, what he was telling. That means remove all the players, remove everyone if possible, step by step, and bring the proper players. That way you will try to build, and that has not happened. They mocked him, they put him under the pressure and they removed him, Ralph Rangnick, and see after 2-3 years what happened. Same thing is happening and happening. So Manchester United fans, get ready for a bumpy ride. You are already on the ride. It's going to be a cliff from here on. Ruben Amorim might be good, but he is out of his depth currently. He has managed a small club compared to Manchester United. This is a big step up for him, and if the proper environment, proper players are not there, is going to be struggling big time, and the team and the club is going to struggle big time. What you are going to do if Amorim is not able to produce the results? Premier League is one of the biggest leagues, not one of the biggest league, and the teams, even 15th 16th place team can beat the topper, Liverpool or even City. They can beat, and in this condition, if your team is performing like that, what chance do you think Ruben Amorim has? And if same thing is happening, are you going to sack him also? Then what is going to happen? You have to give the chance, you have to give proper chance to the proper person, not like Erik ten Hag. If you know the United history, Alex Ferguson, when he came in 1986, first 2-3 years he also struggled. 1989 was their worst place after this. So he was down, but that time management showed trust in him and he turned it around and made United the best team in the world at that time in the 90s and 2000s. You have to think like that. I don't want that to happen with Manchester United. I am happy if they are struggling as a Liverpool fan, but as a football fan also, I don't want Manchester United to get relegated. They should do better. Both of Liverpool's arch rivals, Everton and Manchester United, they are 14 and 15. They are struggling huge. It makes us happy, but overall it's not good for the football, for the fans, Manchester United fans. Should not happen, probably will not happen, but you can't say, because the teams are so strong, even on the less budget. So many problems, the core of Manchester United is gone, and so many bad news, you can say. They have stopped charity. They were giving donation to charities. Sir Jim Rat, once he came, they stopped that. Alex Ferguson was ambassador. They stopped his salary also. They are not making any improvements. The ground was leaking. That I think they have reconstructed, means they have done some reconstruction, but apart from that, as a club, the recruitment is very bad. The player development, the players coming from the academy is not there. Nobody will come to Manchester United if this type of things are happening. The solution, I will tell, this is my opinion, what Manchester United should do. They should trust Ruben Amorim, his style 3-4-3. They have to give him the players who can adjust to that style, slowly phase out the non-performers, try to get a better outlook on the players whenever they are recruiting, try to see the potential, don't just go over the numbers. And that Liverpool have brought Mo Salah for around 40 million, Sadio Mane around 40-45, Firmino was also less price. See the impact. The top 3 players, the top strikers or top players were brought for very less money, and they were performing so great. Salah is still at Liverpool, and how he is performing. That type of investment they have to do, and environment also they have to change. Old Trafford, I think they have to make, the fans has to understand, they have to give time. The frustration for the fans is they have given Erik ten Hag so much chance and still he failed, and now they are thinking like all hope is lost. That's why they are so frustrated, so angry on the coach and current players. That's why that cheering for Jersey happened. It's not a good look. They have to focus on getting the team better. Let me know, Manchester United fans, Liverpool fans, don't get angry because of my honest opinions. Manchester United fans, let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think United will get relegated? What are the solutions do you think in the long term, in the short term also? That is also another issue with Ruben Amorim. He doesn't want to change his philosophy of 3-4-3. The players are not there, and that is costing him so much. If he plays, that is also another thing. In the short term, if he changes his strategy and if it works for some time, but long term it will not work. Again, team will regress. So he is very adamant that he wants to play with his own style. He is not going to change the style, whatever happens. So Let me know what do you guys think about Ruben Amorim. What are the chances of this team, Manchester United team, relegation or top 10? I don't think they will go above in the Europe or anything. Top 6, 7. I don't think from now. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what do you guys think about the Glazers and some Sir Jim Ratcliffe. What is your opinion on them? What is the way forward for your team? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.